Well, hello everyone. This is Michelle Stelling with Photographic Elements Techniques, and in this short video I'm going to be working with frames, and mostly default frames from Photoshop Elements. Now you may not have all the exact same frames that I do, but for the most part you will have them in version 12 through 14. I will be working in version 14. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up a photo, and normally you'll be working in the expert mode. And on the right hand side, you're going to see that you have your layers probably up and running, but you have other options down at the bottom right hand corner. You can click on Layers, Effects, Graphics, Favorites, and more. Now these may be along the top area here, depending on what version you have. I'm going to go ahead and click on Graphics, and you'll notice that you have a couple different drop downs here. You have by type, by activity, and so on. Go ahead and click on by type, and then to the right hand side you'll have another drop down, and you should have frames listed there. So go ahead and choose frames. If you want your frames to be a little bit larger, a larger thumbnail, all you have to do is go to the right of the word frames. There should be a little drop down that comes up, and you can go ahead and choose large thumbnail view. Now just go ahead and look through some of these. I noticed that some of them will work with this photo that I have, but some of them won't. So like for instance, these flowers probably wouldn't be such a good idea. So I'm just kind of scrolling through some of these different frames, and once I see something that might go with the photo that I have up, I'll just go ahead and drag it and drop it onto my page and take a look at it and see what it looks like. So once you find something that might appeal to your photo, just go ahead and click and drag it. Once it's inside of there, you will be able to enlarge your photo or shrink that photo. When you like the size of it, you can click on the check mark, or if you needed to rotate it, you can still go ahead and rotate that photo if you need to. Let's just say I don't really care for this frame and I see something I like better. All you have to do is scroll down to find another frame. And let's just see here. Now this one might be pretty good. Try that one. Nope, it has those little flip-flops in the bottom right hand corner that I didn't realize it was going to be there. So that's probably not going to be very good either. I like this wood frame right here. So I'm just going to drag it and drop it in to the photo. That looks perfect. Alright, so now that I have this frame, you can do whatever you want to with it. You can go back to your layers, you can fill that space around it, or if you wanted to drag it and drop it to another photo, you can do that as well. Let's go on to another photo, and let's go and jump into the quick mode, because there are some frames, not very many, but there are some frames in the quick mode. So once you click on quick, you'll notice you have adjustments, effects, textures, and then frames as well. Sometimes it takes a few seconds for them to load, but look here, you have just a few frames. Let's just go ahead and double click on the frame that you want to choose, and you can move the photo inside of there if you want to. You can also make the photo larger by going to the corners, or you can go to this little slider here to enlarge it as well. Click on the check mark to commit it. If you want to, you can go back to your expert mode, and it will show you the layers that it created. So if you wanted to, you can change the background color by just double clicking on where it says layer thumbnail. And I'm just going to pull a red from my background here. So that's the beauty of jumping from quick mode to expert mode. You can always kind of adjust it more accordingly to your design. Just know that you have two different options to get some fun frames. We can go back in here. I'm going to go back to the graphics, frames, go ahead and click or click and drag onto your photo, and that will apply the frame. Now since I'm a graphic designer, these come in handy because what you can do is you can open up a, let's just say a background. So these photos were made by Karen from Snickerdoodle Designs by Karen. It's called Rambling Rose. So let's just go ahead and pull one of these scenic papers in. And then I can go into this and drag it and drop it into that page, and it will keep that frame that we had. I can rotate it, do whatever I need to. But just have fun. Have fun picking out some of those frames. There should be frames for everyone in here. We have flowery frames, we have girly frames, we have boy and rustic kinds of frames. Lots of cool frames in there. You can also purchase frames from the internet as well. So if you can't find your perfect frame within the default frames, go ahead and do a Google search on different frames as well. Hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if there's anything else you would like to learn about digital scrapbooking or Photoshop elements. This has been Michelle Stelling with the National Association of Digital Scrapbookers. Have a great day.